Okay, let's do some review of Tensho Kata that the Sanshin portion that we've done already. And then we're going to move on to beginning some of the different movements, exploring the different movements that are in the second part two, which is Tensho Kata, is also part two is named Tensho. The first part of Tensho Kata is named Sanshin, the second part is named Tensho, but the whole kata is called Tensho, just for clarification. So let's go through part one, Sanshin, a couple of times, and then we're going to review some new movements. From Hachichi Dachi, gently say to yourself, Tensho part one, or Sanshin. Set your mind, keep it very relaxed. Beginning of kata is always important. And just gently, slowly ish. Stepping and crossing right hand in front of left into Hachichi Dachi. Pull back, knee, and striking out. Tsuki. San. Left hand in front of right. Right hand pulls back. Shi. And strikes out Tsuki. Go. Twisting up. Bring the feet together. And as you step out, Hachichi Dachi, cutting down A. Staying in place. 3 E's. So pull back and stay open, get soft, and then extend out and open as they extend out and reach. Ish. Pull back. Knee. And pull back. San. Okay, now we're going to step back and rotate our hands. The left hand initially comes up and rotates as we step back to lower, protecting our groin as our right hand comes up in front of our forehead. And pushing out, feeling like squeezing a ball. And step back and squeeze. And reaching out. Our feet are staying in place as we reach out. And then as we bring our right hand on our left, over our left, we bring our feet together and gently stepping back out into Hachichi Dachi as we draw back to our solar plexus, holding the energy. Our head and our elbows should form a nice triangle. Our hands gently touching each other, but not weighted on each other. The tips of the thumbs gently touch. And the hands they just touch the solar plexus, but they don't rest on the body. And then relaxing the hands down, back to natural stance. Okay, one more time through Sanshin. And beginning Hajime and Ish. Knee. Allow your body to twist. San. Opening feeling. And then twist back. And twist and reach out. Sheep. And gathering, bring your energy in and up. Cut up through your body. And stepping out. And spread the energy. Hold the space. And gather the energy, let it absorb in. And push out. In these three movements, my body or my hips tend to go lower each time. But do as you can do comfortable. Pull back. And out. One last time. Back. And out. And stepping back. Circling your hands. O feeling. Yeesh. Knee. Reaching out. And pulling across. Hands crossing. Feet together. Stepping out, pulling back. And releasing back to Hachichidachi. Okay, and just relaxing, let your body relax. So as I'm teaching this, I'm each movement I'm saying as a distinct separate movement. But just like in music, as we do a note, they blend together from one note into the next, into the pauses, the emptiness of space, time, or music, and then the crescendos and stuff, all become one concept or one thing. So try to, as you practice by yourself, try to not be metronomic. Make it all flow together if you can. So we're gonna in part 2 in Tensho, there's the part that everybody seems to like the best is there's a movement where we're very soft. Our hand is musoten, so our body should be relaxed, completely relaxed. Our back even rounds a bit in this motion. So we reach up and open up, and we sink down, So the bottom of the hand would be the striking part. The wrist would be the striking part. So let's go ahead and just do this a couple of times start with our left hand and down, up and down. It's like you're painting almost, but your body should rise and fall with the movement. Your breath, rise and fall. Yeesh, knee, yeesh, knee, yeesh, knee. And now the right hand, yeesh, knee, yeesh, knee, yeesh, knee, yeesh, knee, yeesh, knee. Now left hand going in and out. Ish, knee, ish, knee. I want to open my left side of my body as I go out and bring it back to center when I come in. Ish, knee, ish, knee. Even though we're in a Hachichi Dachi, which is like Kibadachi, it's like a horse riding stance, your low koshi, there is movement in it. It twists, it rises up and down with the movement. So my hip joint opens and closes. My shoulder joint opens and recenters. Ish, knee. Right hand, I'm doing now. Ish, knee, ish, knee, ish, knee. Okay, both hands this time. So starting low. So the starting part for these is always you're gonna finish with a feeling here. You're going to come up and down. So bring your energy up through your body, out through your top of your head and down, settle back down deep in your legs and into the ground. Moving out and pushing in. So do it again one more time. Up and down, out and in. And relax. And rotate your knees a bit. Ish, knee, sun, shi other way. Ish, knee, sun, shi. These kata, because we're in Hachichi Dachi through most of it, it becomes, even though it's very slow, it becomes very athletic because we're doing a lot of work on our koshi and our grounding our body. But one of the things to explore is that grounded, centered, strong, like the base of a pyramid feeling, and in changes of whether it's Kaishoken feeling or whether it's soft Musoken feeling, or if it's a Suki Jigotai feeling of the different parts of our upper body while we remain very grounded in earth and stable. Having that dichotomy, the ability to change and soften and change our upper body from our koshi up, but still remain grounded from our koshi down. Becomes a meditation. One more thing about the movement. I'm going to teach it very slowly, but as you practice it, and think of what the different meaning would be if you did it very quickly. What versus very slowly. They have a different martial meaning if you explore them. What you're doing is different than a very quick one is like a strike. Boom, 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 boom. A soft feeling is more like a throw. A slower would be more like a nagewaza. In my so far what I've gotten at it. So let's go ahead and start Tensho Part 2. It looks very much similar. So we're gonna go through it, and I'll at each point where there's a difference, I'll say, okay, this is going to be different. All right. So starting from Hachichi Dachi, we do the same movement, and opening ish to here is the same. This was where it becomes different. We pull back with our left hand, and at the same time, we're going to cut a very small A Kaishoken feeling. Okay, one, and then we're going to do a big A. So reaching up, twisting up all the way through our body, and cutting down deeply. Our koshi lowers. As we reach the bottom of our A, it begins to cut down into an O, and it's like the bottom part of the ending is at the bottom here. Okay, let's just do that part to start. We're going to do it on the right side and then the left side a couple of times. And go ahead, right, left or right step and right hand goes in front. Yeesh. Pull back left hand and at the same time cutting a small in front of yourself with your right hand. Twist up one more time with your right hand. And breathing out as you cut down. Lower your koshi. And down. Transition into an O feeling. Down in front of your groin. Okay, from here, a change of feeling happens. You're very Taishoken, very intense here. Very soft. Up. Down. Open. Close. Okay? Same. Starting from the beginning again, one more time. And Hajime. Right hand, right step. Yeesh. Left pulls back, right opens. Knee. Twist up. Cut down all the way to the bottom. Sun. And let it turn to O and down to the bottom. And then change of feeling. Yeesh. Knee. Sun. Shi. Okay, let's continue left side. Same thing. So left hand goes in front, left step, opening, pull back with the right hand, and cut A at the same time. Protected, open. Then really twist up, and cutting down, and down all the way to O with your left hand. Your whole time, your right fist is now on my stays kaisho or tetsuken on my hip. Now change of feeling, up, down, out, in. Okay, and relax. We'll do that a couple of more times. And yoi. And hajime, right hand, right fist. Yeesh. Knee. On. And yeesh. Knee. San. Shi. And left fist, left step. Yeesh. Knee. San. And yeesh. Knee. San. Shi. And so timing wise, we're not going to be able to get through all the way through Tensho on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to finish with Tenshin Oso, and then we'll move together to talk. So let's start by reaching out and pulling back. Find your balance point, like you're standing on top of a flagpole. And connecting with the ground way down below. And obviously, you're way up in the 10. And opening gently, ah. And twisting, gathering, a. E. And O. One more time, continue dry to ah, ah, and you can begin to use voice if you can in your space. Ah, ah. Eh. E. O. É, eu gently opening your feet and hands, Hachikigachi, Mokuso, Mokuso Yame, Lift.